Okay, it is pretty darn late at night, but that shouldn't surprise anybody given the schedule I normally keep. I've been working on something for the past couple hours here. Hopefully my camera will be happy about this because there's not much light in here. It doesn't help that the device in question produces an awful lot of it in one particular direction. This is an Epson Power Light 826W that seemed to have been cast away by the U of R's computer science department. Found it left lying around in a taken apart, I think it was either an office or a lab, I don't remember. But for those who don't know, which is probably most of you, the computer science department at the University of Rochester is in the process of moving into a new building. And so their old building has been gradually getting emptied out, and at various times various things have been left behind, and I have managed to snatch up a number of things that were being thrown out, this being one of them. I actually got somewhere, it's sitting somewhere here it is, case with this thing. Of course this is totally backlit, so you can't see that at all. Let me try and move into the, whoa, if I don't trip over cables in the process. Getting the light here. Got the case with it. Original Epson branded case. And manuals and accessories. I wonder if that's actually a remote in there. If that is, that could be quite handy. So I got all that stuff with it, which is handy. So, but there's one little problem. I don't know, I hope this will come out on camera. I don't manage to just completely block the projection by walking in front of it. There is an imperfection in the picture. The camera's not picking it up terribly well, but you'll see there's kind of a rainbow band across the center. You see I was watching a UXW Bill video on here. Actually, I was watching a bunch of UXW Bill videos. If I can get around all this stuff. It was actually a lot worse when I first powered it up. When I first powered the thing up, the picture was actually divided along that line where the band is, and the top and bottom were actually two completely different color temperatures. The top was actually like it was as if the top half of the picture was set for the warm color temperature, mode. Whereas the bottom half was set for the cooler color temperature mode. As I've let it run, it's been running for I think almost 3 hours now, it has started to clear up, which was actually what I found while Googling that problem. Did some quick Googling, and apparently there is at least one other Epson Projector model that has this issue. And what it is it supposedly, after it seems to happen most commonly, at least most commonly, if not exclusively, right after a lamp replacement, you'll power it up and it will appear that the picture is split in two halves right down the middle when two different color temperatures like that. And supposedly the only solution anybody's ever come up with is just to let the thing run for, I've read, anywhere between 2 and 15 hours just to burn in, and eventually the best guess I've heard is that it's an image processing quirk, where maybe the difference in power draw between the old and new lamp kind of throws something off. That's the only explanation anybody's ever thrown out. I'm not really sure what else it could be, but indeed, now that it's run for a few hours, it seems to be gradually clearing itself up. It's now reduced to just that band in the middle, where it's just kind of that bright spot, which from this far back you guys probably can't see that. But so I've been just kind of letting the thing run here, watching UXW Bill videos, given that can buy some time. Buy some time without making me bored either. So I think from what I understand, Carnell Prod's going to be doing a live show in a few minutes, so I may very well tune into that on this system and see if it clears up. And if it still hasn't cleared up fully by the end of that, I may very well just go for broke and throw up a screensaver or something and go to bed and let the thing run for the rest of the night. And we'll see if it clears up. The one thing, however, that does very much interest me, and hopefully I'll try to finish this up very quickly here because I'm dragging this on way longer than I should have. But the one thing that does interest me is that if this problem is tied to a lamp replacement, that, however, implies that this may very well have a brand new lamp in it, which makes it quite valuable to me. In case any of you are interested, it is a, I believe, 2500 lumen unit with a native resolution of 1280 by 800, which isn't bad, at least quite, in the grand scheme of things. There are places I've seen that are still running 1024 by 768 units, so this is even a step up from others I've seen. So I think if that image issue clears up, I think this will definitely be a keeper. Especially since, oddly enough, it looks like it will also do, as I see if I can pull up the source search here. I don't know if you can read that very quickly, but it would appear it actually supports video over LAN as well as video over USB, which could be quite interesting for a number of things. So definitely a great little find here if that little image issue will clear up. So, well, maybe I'll come back with a report as to how this turns out. Maybe I'll stick it in the video description, or maybe I'll even do a follow-up video. But either way, in the meantime, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. You might be hearing more about this.